Well, hello once more. I'm still very sad about Gregory.
I am legit still sad about Gregory. It's been like 30 minutes since I watched episode 2, and I'm still just like, they didn't kill him in the comic! Why did you have to make him so cute? Boo! Boo, Neil Gaiman, for breaking my heart like that. So yes, welcome back. I don't have the... I normally have all the paintings and drawings that I do, because here at the Bartenders channel, we do paintings for every episode. This is the one that I did last episode, but I'm trying to get at least 2 episodes recorded right now. So for episode 4, you'll see 3 paintings behind here. There's Dream from episode 1, again, episode 2, and this is what I'll be drawing for episode 3. I don't know what it is yet, but if you want to finish watching me paint that, come back for the end and you'll see me from start to finish do a little time lapse. I've been trying to get my hair Sandman-y. I feel like it's doing a messy job. I like it. Hi. A whole lot to say. I mean, I feel like, you get the gist of it. Paintings, stuff. Let's get to the episode. That last one was super short. This one's 45 minutes. All right, so that second one was really short. Like, I'm okay with that if some episodes get to be longer, but it's just off-putting when you watch it and you're like, already? Holy shit. Just the lighting. Hi, girl. Hi, baby. How you doing? I miss you. I'm trying to think if I've seen her in anything since the... Was it a crow or a raven? Since the crow or the raven flew into her. I think the last time that I saw her, she didn't have a face, right? She was always... I'm thinking of the episode Heaven Sent, which is one of my favorite episodes. I know a lot of people say that's just Moffat jerking himself off, but in the episode of Heaven Sent, there's a bunch of scenes where the doctor is in his head talking to CLARA.
I came as soon as I got your text. What is it? What's happened?
And she's always like facing the other way, so you can see the back of her head. It's really creepy. Oh my god. How can anybody complain that we get her instead of Matt Ryan? Don't get me wrong, I love Matt Ryan. I would legit love for Matt Ryan to... Oh, bloody don't. Oh, fucking... I am so happy to see her in this. I'm digging her fit, too. But yeah, Matt Ryan, we've gotten him in the animated series. I thought that was cool. That was one of the few things I really did appreciate from the New 52 DC animated movie universe, is they brought Matt Ryan back for Constantine. I'm going to keep saying it until I get used to it. Awesome. Joanna Constantine. Yeah, she looks like, just from here, she looks like the bird lady, the pigeon lady. She looks like a female version of John Noble. I was gonna say, if she's... That was fast. How is she Constantine, but she doesn't know about Dream? I feel like I do remember him being like, Constantine, we need to talk, and Constantine just like walking past him. It's gonna take a lot of effort to start calling Constantine. How old is she, and is she married? I want to see if I have a chance. 36. Definitely have a chance. Parents. I don't see a spouse. I don't see a spouse for Jenna Coleman. All right, this is my new goal in life, is to marry Jenna Coleman. Although it might be weird. My sister's name is Jenna, so I'm just now realizing that my sister got married, so she lost our last name. But if I married Joanna Coleman, she would she would have the same name as my sister before she got married. That's kind of weird. Maybe maybe I'll scrap this whole thing. This is getting a little too Game of Thrones ish. Oh my God! What in the ever living fuck?
Lord Dream.
Did you remember me, Lord Morpheus? I'll tell you what your name is. Just don't send me back. Constantine. You have no idea what you have done.
I sent a demon back to hell. she it's funny that even though she's Constantine, she has that same Clara smirk.
Is this a test? Are you testing me?
If he does end up being the creepy thing that I think I remember, he'll be perfect for it. The only time that I didn't like him is when you saw his face in the armor in Wonder Woman. Like, I was 100% fine with him being Ares, but then when it like turned to like him in the armor, that it was still just him, I'm like, no. Come on. But he's amazing. He's such a good, like, again, like, he was so Fargo brings out the best in everybody. Like, every single person that has been on Fargo, like, that is their A game. I've never really cared about Billy Bob until Fargo. What's his name? Hakeem? Can't remember his name. He played Mike Milligan. I haven't seen the Chris Rock one though yet. I'm dying to see the Chris Rock one. I might do that for the channel. If you love Fargo and season 4 was worth it, would you want to see me react to it? If not, I'm just gonna watch it and binge it. I like that. Ooh, and it's raining outside. Nice. Always adds to the ambiance. Did what's her face send the raven? Is that Patton Oswalt? He's like, good enough, we're gonna stick with him. I was gonna say he reminds me of what's his face from Justified. Patton Oswalt's character in Justified. How you guys doing? It's been nice to have the channel. Like, I've only had a couple of videos uploaded, but it's nice to see a pulse in the channel again. Oh, okay, the freaking I do kind of remember. Cool. There's some really cool shots in this. I also like that that was clearly a windy night for real, because you could see all the trees in the back. Like, I doubt they brought out friggin' 700 industrial sized fans. Did she just say Zatanna? The ADR is off sometimes. That's what her dumbass gets. Oof. Oh, shit. Yeah, that'll haunt your dreams. What's up? It's weird hearing her curse. And yet it's like I feel like Clara cursed a lot in Doctor Who. We just never heard it. I mean, it's a fair deal. You don't dream of Little girls getting dragged into hell and having their arms ripped off. If you help them find some sand, seems fair.
You have a gift for disappearing.
All right. If the messenger offends you, why don't you see my office? So he had the devil locked up in his basement. How the fuck did you?
It was you.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't the devil he had locked up in his basement, was he?
Look how big her eyes are. I've never seen her eyes that. She's more beautiful. How is she more beautiful with giant eyes? I don't understand. You've clearly heard me say a million times on the channel that my fictional character crushes are Bobby Draper from The Expanse, Octavia Blake from The 100. But those are fictional characters. Like, I don't know Frankie Adams. I don't know Marie Avgaropoulos. I don't know them as people. I don't know Jenna Coleman, but I'm in love with Jenna Coleman, not Clara. He's getting a good little spotlight. Yeah, all right. So he is creepy guy from Batman. Give it to him. Man, nuts to that. He killed people. Went crazy. It does not. That's why I've been alone for 2 decades.
No, you're not. Do you have any idea how much she probably hates me right now? Do you have any ex-girlfriends?
Yes.
I will not wait long.
He doesn't even. He doesn't say yes. He just thinks about it. He's like, yeah, I've for sure got ex-girlfriends, and I understand where you're coming from. All right, all right. Go ahead, go do your thing.
Oh my god. Hey, Rach.
I say this as someone who was recently human. Human beings cannot be trusted.
It's fair.
If I would be up there cutting a deal with Rachel to keep the sand and cut the dream sand with real sand and sell it to the
Cut the dream sand with real sand.
Stay out here in the rain forever. Whatever they're doing.
That's a cool shot too.
About you.
Get it, Gemma?
But they all told me to just get over you. Because you're a selfish coward.
Is she dead? That tear drop looks like it's. Yeah, I was gonna say it. Oh my god. She never went in. She was already dead. I'm so confused. Oh, she held on to the sand because it was what she left there.
We could go.
We can't just leave it like this.
If it wasn't for your son, she wouldn't be like
If it
this.
wasn't for you. Yeah, seriously. What's wrong with you? Can you blame him? Kept him locked in a friggin' bubble for 100 years? Guessing he got shot? I wouldn't trust people either. I'll help her pass. How about that?
Wait outside.
Kiss on the forehead. Kiss on the forehead. Little goodbye kiss. Kiss on the forehead. I felt like there was going to be a cute little forehead kiss. Who doesn't love forehead kisses? Does he replenish the sand, or is it like Santa Claus's bag and it's just got an unlimited supply? What up, Maddie? I kind of like Patton Oswalt as Talking Raven. I would have cut the dream sand with real sand and then sold it.
I hope it keeps you alive forever. It's all a mother wants, really.
Does it protect her from death? Is that why she's lived so long? Like, she looks pretty good for 116. Is she gonna like fade away now that she doesn't have ownership of it? I guess you live to be 116. You want to protect your kid. I was gonna say, all you gotta do. You should have told her where the fucking ruby is. Yo, I want that amulet.
You didn't want to point that gun at me. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. So anybody. Oh my god. So anyone that tries to hurt the person that has the thing, that's what happens to them? I was gonna say take the gun, but you don't need it. That was brutal. Yeah, I figured they were gonna show it a second time. I feel like that's gotta be so gross. So now he goes and gets the ruby too.
Too cold for you to be out here without a coat.
Corinthian? Yeah. See, I like this a little bit more, where he's guiding him along, but not like actively involved. Give me a shot of the two of them under this arch. Come on, wide shot. Come on, where's the wide shot? There it is. Like, that looked too perfect to not use.
Nightmare won't trouble you anymore.
And that's it, right?
I'm going in search of my helm.
You're going back.
I'll go into the dream.
Or, hear me out.
Yeah.
Never have to have this conversation ever again.
It does sound tempting.
All right.
Where I am going.
Where are we going?
Hell.
Hell.
Yeah. They didn't have that. They didn't have that as a. Oh, does it change every episode? That's cool. Sorry, give me a second. I didn't know that the end credit like background things change. All right, so it's like obviously this is my favorite episode so far, and not just because of Jenna Coleman, but also Constantine. The things went forward a little bit. He got back one of his things. I thought I was gonna like Patton Oswalt is always, I don't want to say hit or miss because he's usually more hit than miss. When he shows up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I loved him. When he showed up in Justified, I loved him. But like he starts off annoying, but then he's just so lovable that he grows on you. So I don't know if maybe just I've had him win me over enough times that now I just give him the benefit of the doubt and I assume I'm gonna like him. But I like him. Do I need to talk about Jenna Coleman anymore? I mean, what else can I say about Wifey? She crushed it. I want to say she did give off a fair amount of CLARA vibe, but I feel like CLARA was kind of that character regardless. Not that she was like tapping into CLARA to play this character, but just that the two characters, personality-wise, like John Constantine is kind of an asshole. I didn't, based off of what has happened in her life, Joanna Constantine is supposed to be an asshole, but she seems like an alright person. The only like shitty thing that we ever really saw her do is run away from what's-her-face. As soon as that teardrop friggin' fell, at first I was like, okay, that's normal, but then the more I looked at it, I'm like, why does it look like it's, this is, something fucked up's about to happen, isn't it? The guard exploding? That was very, I don't want to say the boys-ish, because the boys doesn't have a monopoly on it, but brutal. Very brutal. It's always weird to see special effect superpower stuff go brutal, and that was that was pretty bad. Oh, When the elevator opened and just the two splatters. Oh my god, gross. Now he's going to hell. So the next episode is going to be where we get to meet Gwendolyn Christie's Lucifer. I just picked up again the Lucifer TV show. I'm on episode 5 or 6 of season 5. I just uploaded the Noir episode. It never ends well for the chicken, and I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite episode. It's gonna be fun to be able to see the difference in Lucifers. Even though I've read the book, I've read some of the books, so I know that this Lucifer is way different than Hello Detective. But still, it'll be nice to see two different live action interpretations of essentially the same character. It's because they took liberties and went off the deep end with that. Apparently, in the Lucifer comics, Ozzy, I was just reading that you were saying that there is a Lux nightclub, and I think you said there is Maze. See, Maze is another one. Like, I'm not in love with Leslie Ann Brandt, even though she is drop dead gorgeous. I'm in love with Maze, because Maze, like, all the characters that I'm in love with are the homicidal maniac, murderous, crazy broads. Jenna Coleman, again, I feel like, without even knowing Jenna Coleman, I feel like I would be happy living a wonderful life with my baby up here. Hi, baby. How you doing? How you looking? How you looking? So far they've been doing a pretty good job of like every issue is an episode. Like I wasn't sure if they were going to I'm watching the Cowboy Bebop show and they do a lot of like combining episodes. I kind of felt like they were going to do that. Yeah, like they've done a really good job of keeping this 1-1 basically. So there's a whole thing where like he falls into the sky and he thinks he's dreaming. Oh my, what is gross? Ew. Everyone that remembers the comic knows what I'm going through right now. So they definitely changed a couple major things where like it's a house, not an apartment, and it's got like goo everywhere because of the dream. All right, so it's very. I'm really enjoying how 1-1 some of these episodes have been so far. Like, it's nice to be able to go to the comic and have it start where the episode started and have it end where the episode ended. Like, the only thing that I think that they didn't have here is the Raven and him going to hell. Actually, I don't think I saw Matthew. I kind of want to call him Maddie anyway. Like, I remember Matthew being in this, so I feel like maybe they introduced him in a later issue. I think this episode had the least amount of Corinthian, not interference, but just chest moving. I just saw Mad Hetty, so I'm 270 freaking years old. I know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking back to, have you ever had a girlfriend? Okay, I'll wait out here. I'll wait. Go inside, that's fine. I feel like they still kept it in pretty much intact, though. Like, the fact that there's not goo on the hallways doesn't really change. Like, I feel like that would have been adding enough. Like, they do a good enough job with the special effects that when they don't utilize it, instead, going for something a little bit more grounded, probably to save money on later stuff, I'm like, that makes sense. I have to sneeze, hold on. That's the Pierce Hawthorne school of sneezing. I'm thinking now what I want to do for this. I think this is going to be a iPad drawing, because I think I'm going to have Jenna, can't even call her freaking Joanna. I can't even call her Clara. She's just Jenna Coleman to me. But Jenna Coleman on one side, Dream on the other, freaking, because they had a couple close-ups of the two of them under the arch before it went to the wide shot. So Clara, so Joanna, Dream, and then the arch, maybe the bird right in the middle, just for shits and giggles. But I feel like that's what this is. Am I right? Is that what this is, or is it just my baby? Or is it just my baby? Thank you all once more for coming to the Bartender's channel. I am your host, Joe. The one and only Joe Sim. Yes, quite good. Draw this. I'm gonna edit these two. That's enough for the next. I'll probably watch the next 2 episodes later on this week. And I want to get. I might do more just because I'm trying to get. They said that Sandman gets. They were talking about the ratings that for Neil was talking about the ratings that they get. How Netflix counts the entire month. And I think it's still number one. But he's like, you're trying to keep this show going. I'm legit considering starting up the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles just because right now there's a big movement to get it renewed, and I want to be part of that. It didn't work out well for Infinity Train. I think it's all my fault for not getting on the ball with season 4 because so far I am thoroughly enjoying this. It's got such a nice, light-hearted yet mature vibe. But yes, that is it. That is it for my 2-hour Sandman. Oh, like hour and a half Sandman journey. Thank you all for coming by. If you enjoy all the artwork
And my very good impersonation of the Sandman.
I'm trying to do Thewlis because Thewlis has such a fun voice. But I'll get it. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this artwork from this episode. It was cool. I enjoyed making it. I do a piece of fan art for all my reactions, so if you'd like to see more artwork from different shows, check out the rest of my channel. Thanks for stopping by the bar.